So, you want to know how to defeat the alien boss in the ghost reactor super easily? Well, listen here, boy. I'll give you a complete tutorial on how to do it pretty easily. My method works like 100% of the time. Every time I go down there to defeat the boss, it always works. So, yeah. This video will give you a full guide on how to defeat the alien boss in the ghost reactor. And guys, I have the golden ghost reactor helmet from beating the boss using my method. So I think you guys can trust me with this one. And if this tutorial works for you, consider subscribing. I'm trying to hit 1K before the end of July. And it'd mean the world to me if you would subscribe. And hey, maybe we'll even go for the AAC badge by the end of August. And if we can do that, woo-wee, imagine all the stuff we can do. Now, I'm gonna be alone during this tutorial, but you may have friends with you. If you have friends, it is a lot easier, but if you're alone, don't worry, it is still pretty easy. Alright, once you're in Ghost Reactor, the first thing you're gonna want to do is go ahead and get geared up. So go ahead and go to the Tool-O-Matic, and here I'll show you the following things. First of all, you're gonna need a baton. Second of all, you're gonna go ahead and get yourself a collector. Once you have these two tools, you are not over yet. Once you have these two tools, you're not over yet. You're still gonna need something. Now, I actually need more money to get this, so I'll be right back. And you're gonna want to go ahead and get yourself this level 3 baton upgrade. Now, just grab this, put your baton up to it, and it'll snap right on. Now, from this point, I'm most likely gonna be more in my first-person view. It just makes this a lot easier. So. Sorry, there'll be parts where I'm not in first person. So you're gonna want to go ahead and go right there into the cave and make your way towards the Meteor monster. If you don't know the path there, which I think you should know if you're doing this tutorial, just watch where I go. It's pretty easy. So just want to go ahead, go in. If these are here, go ahead and just beat these guys up. And you're gonna want to go ahead and collect all the cores you can. It's not to put them right here in the reactor, but it's actually to fill up your collector so you can charge your baton while you're fighting. Alright, once you're here, you're just going to go ahead and wake him up. So just walk up to him, go ahead, go like this, grab on. And then he will wake up. This is where your battle begins. Quick little tip before we start. Make sure to not look at his eyes, okay? Looking at his eyes will make him get mad, and when he gets mad, he does this, and you won't be able to hit his eyes, which is basically the main goal of the fight. The main goal is to hit all 3 eyes, including the big middle eye. Hitting all the eyes will make him bring his big middle eye down, which will let you hit his eye. You don't actually have to go ahead and hit his 3 top eyes. What you're gonna want to do is go ahead and go on that very back platform. So I'm going to give you a little bit of an example of what I do. I'm just going to wait for him because he could possibly lift up his arm. Just want to go ahead and go on his back platform. If he starts enraging, don't worry. You won't get hurt as long as you just stay calm. Make sure to sit kind of like on the edge of this. Make sure that you're not looking at his eyes, okay? Looking at his eyes is a no-no. Don't do that. Alright, once it brings you up, just keep hitting. There's so many bugs! I can't do it! Okay, so the only reason why I didn't hit his main eye was because of the fact that there were like 100 of those things that were attacking you. When you fight, make sure to not let that happen to you. Come at me! Come at me! Hey, you can't. Oh, crap! I dodged it, yep. And don't worry if you aren't able to hit him and he just keeps respawning. That only means that he's re-healing himself. But there is one more thing. If you don't kill him within 4 phases, he automatically dies on the 4th phase. So that is kind of nice of the devs doing that. So don't worry if you can't hit his eye like me because there's so many bugs swarming him. This process is kind of just rinse and repeat. You have to do it again and again. Reminder, don't look at his eyes. It will result in No! Now I am going to try and get my baton back, which is why I'm walking empty-handed into a boss fight. Please don't do this, people. Don't walk into the boss fight with no items. You will die! So as you can see, my baton's kind of like stuck in his body. these bugs. Ah! He's been killed! And that, fellas, he's freaking gone. And I was only on phase 3, which is, I mean, really good. Well, not actually. Also, you don't need to collect cores on these, so you can kind of just go. And you don't have to do anything else. Now, this is the part of the video why I tell you why all the other methods are booty cheeks compared to my method, the best method. First of all other methods have you doing way more dangerous stuff, such as going up and hitting his eye, which most of the time it just falls straight into the acid and then you'll die, and then you lose all your stuff. That's not good. Also, my method, you go on the very back platform. You can't get thrown off like you saw earlier. I wasn't being thrown off when he started rampaging, but I stayed on there, which means I was safe. And finally, it is probably the fastest method out there. Just get on his arm, let him lift you up in the air, and you just hit his eye. It is better to make sure that all the bugs and the skeletons, crawlers are dead, but I didn't have anyone else there to kill them for me, and I wasn't gonna kill them, so I just had to hope and just hit his eye and defeat all the dugs before he would go back up in the air. But that's all, fellas, and I hope you guys liked this tutorial, and if you do, consider subscribing. This is my first ever tutorial video on Ghost Reactor. I hope you guys like it, and if this gets like 50 likes, I'll do a full tutorial on the entirety of Ghost Reactor, from monsters to collecting to research to upgrades. But that's all, fellas. See you next time. Skadoosh!